Hello everyone. So let's take a look at this awesome GitHub profiles readme together. So look at this, bam. Like I really love this GitHub readme, right? Because if I come here, you can see how awesome these GitHub readmes are, and this is just everything that we have here, right? And if I come here to click on game mode, right, you can see some awesome GitHub readmes. Once I over it, you're going to see how awesome it is. Look at this one, X and O. This is really amazing. And trust me, there are multiple awesome GitHub readmes that you can use for your projects here, right? And you can see once I over on this, you can see this awesome nice GitHub readmes. And in today's video, I'm actually going to be sharing with you my top 3 awesome GitHub readmes that I've actually looked at and I really like. So the good part about this video is you can actually go ahead to check out more about different awesome GitHub readmes that are available right here. Right, you can see that they are actually splitted into different categories. We have the GitHub action, game mode, the code mode, we have dynamic readmes. I can see everything here is actually pretty amazing, right? So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my top 3 GitHub readmes profile that I actually like. And this is based on my opinion only, right? I've also taught you guys how you can go ahead to take a look at this awesome GitHub readmes profile that are available right here, and you can go ahead to customize it and build your own GitHub readme very well. If you want to watch that video, the video will be around here, so just go ahead to click on that video and watch it, right? So number 3 on my list is going to be this one. This profile was done by Charles. Shout out to Charles. By the way, all these readmes are open source. You can go ahead to customize it to your own taste and use it for your own profile itself, right? So basically, this is the third profile I've seen so far that really makes sense, and I really like the way he attached this image here, right? Also, you can see that everything right here is in a collapse menu, right? You can see where to find me. You can just click on it. Sorry, click on it and you can see the GitHub, the LinkedIn, the Twitter. You can click on the link to follow him up, right? And I really like the way he actually broke this down into steps, right? So you can see once you click on skills, it it uncollapse the skill section. I can go ahead to see the skills, right? By the way, some people might not really like this because they will be like, so before I see your skills, I have to start clicking on the collapse menu and all of that, right? But basically, I also like this because it actually keeps the profile readme well structured and nicely arranged, right? So I really love the fact that he did this. And shout out to Charles wherever he is. Um, and you can see this QA, right? QA and tools. You can see the stats, right? This is really amazing. And you can see what he did there also, right? He added like a graph, right? You can see Charles contribution graph, right? A graph that can actually show people how well he has been committing his code over time, right? And basically this is going to give you a view of how you are committing to GitHub and all of that. And we all know that GitHub is a platform where it manages your code base. You can collaborate, you can contribute to open source projects and all of that, right? So this is really nice. You also have this section right here which is going to show his total contribution, which is always very popular on people GitHub profile. You can see his current streak is 0 and longest streak is 13, right? He also has this nice view here of total views and visits. I'm still kind of skeptical about what views is and what visits is, but by the way, this is an awesome GitHub. Shout out to Charles wherever he is, and let's go on to the number 2. So number 2 on my list is going to be from Osman, right? Osman actually have this nice GitHub profile, well structured, right? And you can see when you first land on his page, you're going to see this nice animation. By the way, I also used this when I was teaching you guys how to customize your profile. So if you have not checked that video yet, please make sure to check it out. And you can see that he has his LinkedIn, about him, right? What is currently work studying and all of that. But you can see if I scroll down here, you can see the language being listed. We have C++, C Sharp, we have Python, we have Django, we have JavaScript, right? We have SAS, HTML, CSS, and so on and so forth, right? But here also I really like the way he actually structured this, right? We have the contribution stats here, right? We also have the GitHub stats where it shows the total star he has earned, total pull requests, total issues, and here also he has like 1, 2, and yes at the middle, right? The most used language, which is really nice. And also same thing that was also used in by Charles, right? He also has that here also, right? So it shows the graph, the contribution graph of how well he has been contributing to GitHub, right? All his commits. All right, which is really nice. Now, one of the reasons why I actually like this one also is because of how it structured its repo here, right? I know in GitHub there's a way you can actually customize your top repositories, right? I know you can do that, but I really like the fact that he actually went ahead to arrange his maybe this might be his favorite repositories also, right? So if I come here, you can see algorithms, data structure, um, copy movie for detection with DCT and all of that, right? And once I click on it, you can see it would take me to his profile, right? You can it should take me to the repository itself rather. I can see we have that here. So one thing that I feel that would be better in my own opinion is to do it in a way whereby once they click on a particular repository, it should take them to a new tab, because you won't somebody that is checking out your profile and checking out your repositories, you won't really want them to actually lose track of that, right? So I have to click on command and click before it opens on a new tab. It's just a simple stuff that you can actually I don't know if it's possible to actually open a new tab on GitHub README. I don't know, but if it is right, it really makes sense if you can do that, right? So you can see he has his top GitHub repositories listed here, and it's really nice because you want to see employers or you want to see HRs or whosoever is viewing your GitHub to actually see your top project that you've worked on before, and this is a nice way of displaying that, right? So number one on my list would actually be this GitHub README from Raul. Um, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but shout out to Raul Jera and also shout out to Osman from README, right? So the reason why I actually like Raul Jera is because his own is actually sleek, right? It's simple and it's straightforward also, right? So you can see he has a Raul Jera, he added his LinkedIn profile here, his TikTok, and also his cargo, right? So I guess it will be a data scientist or a data analyst or somewhere around that, right? He's a full stack developer actually, app developer, ML engineer, right? Um, beginner level designer. This is really nice. I love the fact that he added this nice about him here and also this nice animation, right? Which we actually covered in the GitHub profile section class also, right? So he also has these tools and language. See, very simple and sleek, right? He did not go ahead to combine different or thousand languages. He just went ahead to add the important ones, which is actually making his profile look very nice, right? So you can see we have this GitHub stats. And one thing I also noticed is, so guys, if I go ahead link now and I open a new tab, right, and I paste it here, so you can see how this is really coming in, right? And animation is coming in, right? So I'm not sure if this is what is handling it, if that API is handling itself or it did it in a particular way, but this is actually a very nice one, right? So you can see if I come down here, right, he also listed his top projects. Now he did not just add his GitHub README, sorry, or his GitHub repo here. What he did is, once you click on this, right, like Artistify AI, right? It takes you to the project itself, right? And I think this is something that's happening, that once you click on a link, you can't take it to a new tab. Maybe that's why Osman was not able to do that here, right? So you can see once I click on this sheet database, for example, you can see here that it takes you to the project link itself, which is really amazing, right? And that's one thing you'd actually want to look out for, right? So no matter how nice you want to customize your GitHub profile, it's very important to also add your project or your top repositories, right? So aside aesthetics, we want to see what you've actually done to also before, right? And it's really amazing. Once I click on wavelength, you can see it's going to take me to the project that he has done before, and you can see I was actually very curious on how we actually did all of this, right? So if you also want to modify it, what you can do is click on his readme. You can actually check how it looks like and tend to use it for your own also, right? So if I click on edit, and I click on, sorry, if I click on readme itself, readme, and I click on, you can see here he has all the code here, right? And if you notice that for his projects, that image that is there is actually coming from project directory, then artistify.svg, right? So everything that is actually here, everything that is here is an svg, and it just attached is the URL of the project that you did, but you just attached it here, right? So if you come ahead to look at this project here, you can see it has all the icons. So let me check out this. So you can see Artistify AI, that is what is here, right? So that's how we added it also, right? So you can actually go ahead to play around with this and use it for your own GitHub README profile also, right? So that's really, really amazing. So let me just go ahead to close this, right? So guys, that's pretty much it. If you actually want to go ahead to check out more awesome GitHub README profile, you can just click on this link here. I'm going to attach the link to the description below, so make sure to check it out, and also check out the video on how to customize your GitHub README. And you can actually check out any profile here, right, and go ahead to tweak it to your taste, use it for your own GitHub profile. You can take from different, you can see GIFs, you have a lot here, like there are a lot here, right? So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So let me know if you want more content like this, just reviewing random tech stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.